Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive here in not Dubai, Callooh. Oh my goodness, wow. They wanted it. Like I said, in my last episode, I told you, they wanted it. Bitcoin and Ethereum wanted the pump. And what did they do? They gave it to us all. A nice pump. We're going to be talking about that story and doing a news rant in today's episode. So make sure you watch all the way to the end because lots of fun, of course, with me. You're going to have to, don't mind the noise and the construction. Sorry about that. And hopefully the wind is not that bad, right? Because you know how there's always like a wind mic or something like that. Because there's lots of wind here. And hopefully the fluff on this is not going to, it's going to work good enough so that you don't hear the wind. Okay. With that said, let's jump into the charts. But before we do, remember you can trade all of these things on OKX.davincij15.com or femex.davincij15.com or Bybit.davincij15.com. With OKX, you can get up to $8,000 in trading bonuses. Right? So make sure you do that. Okay, let's head over to the charts and let's take a look at what the chart's saying. As I said, like I said here, as this thing was moving up, it doesn't matter whether it broke down or broke up, right? That's what we're going to trade. If it broke down, then you're going to trade short, right? It didn't break down through, right? Like I think it was right here, the 16,950 or so, something like this. Yeah, I believe it was 16,950. I was like looking at as the breakdown level, but it didn't break down at all and just kept going. So that was you're looking for the breakout. It broke above the support, and boom, there we go, off to races. Like, damn, we have to draw some new support levels and resistance levels. But look, it's almost there, right? If you want, you could probably take a long right up to the 18.1, which will be resistance, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin just comes up and then reverses back down from that level. So, yeah, a long position to get in there. Right, to get a little bit out of the market can't hurt, right? All right, so your stop loss is going to have to be just above this wick here. Here, let me just put the marker here. Unfortunately, right, it's at 17,542. So the risk is probably like 1 to 1, which is not the greatest thing to have. But if you're up to it, right, there it is right there. That's the trade for Bitcoin. All right, let's talk about OKX, right? They're new sponsors of my channel here at OKX.davincij15.com. They're offering, there's lots of stuff. There's a mystery box, right, worth up to $10,000. You can win $10,000 worth of fan tokens. Make sure you sign up so you can get some of that action, right? You could also go over to Bybit.davincij15.com, where you can also get a $4,000 deposit bonus. Also, me tokens. Oh my goodness, the me tokens, the airdropping me tokens at Bybit. This is the medieval empires token. So make sure you get your medieval empires tokens by signing up here right now by following my link. Once again, that's bybit.davincij15.com. Even if you don't trade, it's worthwhile having some free tokens, right? And free money over there too, so to trade. So yeah, might as well sign up and to both these accounts and get a chance to get some free money, right? Why not? It's crazy. All right, let's head over to Ethereum before we talk about the bot trading. So Ethereum, yeah, it did a nice cup and handle though. You can see that. Look at that. I mean, once this cup and handle was formed, right? You can see, boom, right? It's almost like a W, and then boom, off the races we were, right? Exactly to the support, the resistance level, which I told you that was the next level that Ethereum would go to if it came down to this level, right? There was a possibility of coming down to this level, but look at that. Look at this. Went straight up to 2. It's top of the resistance level. So that's awesome. Now, the same trade is possible on Ethereum because it didn't quite hit its its target, we can probably have a what's it called, stop loss, approximately at that wick here. Unfortunately, that wick, and that's at the $1,300, $1,300, and we see it pump all the way to 1350, so 1,350. So right now we're at in the $1,320 mark, so it's like a 1-to-1 ratio. It looks exactly like Bitcoin. I don't know if that's the worthwhile trade, but let's see. If we break above that, let's just see what happens if we break above this support level. Right? So what you do, right, is always look left. Oh my. Yeah, we go to 1,500. Right? Look at that. 1,500 would be the next target. Damn. So look for it to break. If we break above that and stay, if we close a 4-hour candle above the 1350, we can go all the way to $1,500. Boom. All right. So if you're not interested in trading, you could always head over to mmc.davincij15.com, where you can get the Forex bot that will do the trading for you, and it can also trade Bitcoin as well. And yeah, people have done extremely well. Well, I was told by the team that this was a withdrawal. The person who was doing this, he actually got up to 250%, and he said, "Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna press my luck. I'm gonna take my cash out." It made sense, right? It makes sense, right? And that's what he did. Now, this bot runs on, like, you choose a broker, you run it on that broker, and then it does all the work for you and trades for you. So it's an excellent bot. I've used it myself. I've seen a large percentage of increase as well. Okay, so let's move on to the news that you can use. But let me see here. Let me talk about. Ooh, no, that's not good. That's not good. We can see that the alts are just getting crushed, especially with Bitcoin running, right? And yeah, we're gonna see that for a little while because we're in tax loss selling season. Okay, right? I do this live, guys, every day, and if you want to watch this live or watch some of my trade signals, you can do so by heading over to davincij15.com, right, and signing up. It's really cheap. It's practically free. Alrighty, let's head over to the news. SEC charges former FTX CEO SBF for defrauding investors a day after his arrest. I honestly didn't think this guy was going to get arrested. I thought he was fully politically connected. But even though now he's arrested, it doesn't mean he's going to be prosecuted and go to jail. Because I've seen this kind of thing before in the history of United States law, where, the person running a company robs everybody of their money and he doesn't go to jail and doesn't lose anything. And he doesn't, he wins the case. And so I wouldn't be surprised if he does because they were politically connected. Because he's so heavily politically connected, it's unlikely he's going to see any jail. But we'll see. The time will tell. Right? Because remember, this guy was like, here, let me just play something for you. A little bit. If you head over to Twitter, I'm just going to show it to you. There is a video of the media just absolutely, giving all kinds of fellatio to SBF, right? So, so it's unlikely, right? He Mr. Crowned Anointed One will be going to jail. Okay, just so you know, right? All right. JP Morgan's trading desk sees S&P rally up to 10% on soft inflation data. Oh, wow. Let's take a look at this inflation data. So it's minus like 0.002. We're down a little bit, right? From the inflation. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Look at that. The inflation's crazy still. But, hey, we're down a little bit. Oh, my goodness. I wonder what they're doing now to make this thing look better and better all the time. I don't think the the fact that the Fed is reducing its balance sheet or even like raising interest rates is going to have this kind of effect right away, because it doesn't. It usually takes about 12 to 18 months for the monetary policy to take effect on prices. So this is probably some sort of massage of the numbers, right, so that they make themselves look good. Okay, Goldman Sachs reportedly looking into buying crypto firms after FTX. Oh my God! So the guys who get a bailout get to go buy companies that collapse. Right. It should be the other way around, right? This guy should be, Goldman Sachs should collapse, and other companies that didn't do the crap that they did should be buying Goldman Sachs, right? And all its assets. This is not fair. This is horrible. This irks me to no end. They should not be allowed to buy anything because they're buying it with your money, right? The printed money and your back, your sweat off your back. This is wrong. This is so wrong, right? This global squid, right? Parasite of the world. Goldman sucks, man. They get to friggin'. They get heads. They win. Tails, you lose, man. You never ever invest with these guys. And anything that they purchase, any crypto firm that they purchase in their head, and they try to show off that they're part of Goldman Sachs, run. Because Goldman Sachs is about just stealing from you. That's all it is, right? It's trading against you, stealing from you, doing whatever they can to rob you. So stay away from Goldman Sachs. All right. So I was wondering what's going on with the FUD. I heard some FUD going around. The U.S. Justice Department reportedly split over charges of Binance as crypto world falters. Okay, right? It seems that they're trying to investigate. The investigation began in 2018, focused on Binance's compliance with the U.S. anti-money laundering. Okay, it doesn't matter what the U.S. anti-money laundering laws are about, but I'm going to explain to you, because when you say that, it makes it seem that, you know what, the government's trying to do something against money laundering, but that's a lie, right? What they're trying to do is prevent you from earning money without getting taxed, right? They don't give two craps about money laundering on the big end. Not at all. Because if they did, HSBC would be closed, because they get caught every single year with money laundering, but they get a small fine of $2 billion, which is less than how much they made from the money laundering that they did. Congratulations, HSBC. Don't worry. It's not only HSBC. It's a lot of other banks as well. If you just do a couple Google searches, you'll find out. Nobody goes to jail, and they only pay fines. That's the way it is. That's our world. Okay? So that you have to live with that. Can't change it. Right? So don't think that this is them, that they committed a crime. It's just something to go after them. Okay? And sanctions on people, they said. Okay, some of the at least half dozen federal prosecutors involved in the case believe the evidence is already gathered justifies moving aggressively against exchange and filing criminal charges against the individual executive, including founder CZ. Okay. Yep. So yeah, I mean, I don't think much will come out that. I think even if Binance goes down and closes, it's not going to end crypto. A lot of people think it's going to be apocalyptic. If you lose your Bitcoin on because you didn't take it off of your exchanges, right? Then hey, we've been telling you that forever, right? Forever. Take your money off exchanges. Do not leave it there. Do not trade there for a very long time. Don't keep a lot of money. If you're going to trade there, make sure it's no more than 5% in the total trading assets that's going to be deposited there. And then deposit another 5% somewhere else. All right. So with that said, if you like this video, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, right? The thumbs up, right? I really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. I will be reading the comments later on today. All right. Cheers and peace out.